I came to an admitted student day here, and I made my decision to enroll when I came to that admitted student day after visiting the campus. I've been privileged to have a bunch of different performance opportunities from the start of my Hofstra career. In the spring of my first year, I was in undeclared history, which was written by a Hofstra alum and directed by one of our professors, Cindy Rosenthal, and it was about Hofstra during the Vietnam War and what the campus was like during that time period. So that was very informative and a lot of fun to be a part of. I'm playing Paul Zara in Farragut North, and Farragut North is basically a play about the press secretary for a campaign. His name is Stephen Bellamy, and that part's being played by Zach Leipert. And it's basically about his kind of downfall in the campaign and how he handles all the pressures of being a press secretary, only 25 years old for a presidential candidate. And the play is loosely based on Howard Dean's run for president in 2004, because the playwright Bo Willimon worked on the Dean campaign. And my character, Paul Zara, is the campaign manager for Governor Morris. So I've done a lot of research in politics, specifically on Howard Dean's campaign manager, Joe Trippi, who the character Paul is kind of loosely based on. So I did a lot of research looking into Joe Trippi and what he did, and I've also been following the current election, since we're going to be having one of the debates on our campus this semester. I'm sure a lot of people have seen the movie Ides of March, which is what Farragut North, Farragut North was adapted into Ides of March. I mean, there's definitely a lot of energy with the cast. It's a very exciting. It's a lot of excitement, a lot of extra press coverage for our show. So that definitely gets people excited. The fact that there's a good chance that we might get sold out performances. We've added 2 extra performances as well. So yeah, it's been very exciting so far, and we're looking forward to opening. The director is Peter Sander, and he has been extremely helpful with this process. He's very laid back and very open to new ideas. He really lets us explore who our characters are and what our objectives are in the play and why we do what we do. And it's been it's been a very open and very collaborative process. So it's been very nice to be a part of it, and Peter's been absolutely great so far. So, having been able to work in all 3 spaces, the Black Box, the Playhouse, and the Spiegel is definitely the most intimate of the 3 spaces on campus. It's only a 99-seat theater, and you're pretty much right there with the audience. So it's really important to focus on, especially in a realistic play that we're working on, about your connections with your characters, and dealing with such close proximities is definitely an important factor in the process. I think one of the most important factors in looking at Hofstra's drama department is the fact that we don't have a graduate program. So it really gives our undergraduate students the opportunity to perform, because all performing opportunities are for undergraduate students only. So that's definitely, I think, a leg up we have on some other universities. Also, I think it's just really important for students to come and take a look at campus if they're able to come check out a show, because there's no better way to tell what a department is going to be like than seeing the product of that department. So I think that would definitely be helpful also. I really think that students will get a very good insight to what goes into running a campaign, and some of the backroom politics that goes on that we don't necessarily as Americans see going on. The interaction between the campaign managers or the press secretaries and newspaper journalists. It's really interesting and really eye-opening, I think, and I think it'll give people some really good insight to what's actually going on in our country right now as we prepare to vote.